Thank you for tuning in. We are officially about 1 month into the bulk now. And speaking of a month into the bulk, we probably should do another short. Now, remember how I was doing the pull-up shorts not too long ago? I think we did our last one. Actually, yeah, the first day of the bulk, which would have been, I think, the 14th of July, 14th or 15th. I forget exactly when. But I got 9, if I remember correctly. Um, that was actually after doing some pull downs, or no, after doing some curls or something. So we probably could get. Well, I wouldn't say we can get 10 now, considering we're probably I think we're 5 or 6 pounds heavier than we've finished. But hey, I'm just thinking that's pretty cool. But as we've changed the angle up today for the intro, we got the camera a little more over there instead of just doing it directly on. I think this is a little different. I think it's time we do some changes to the channel. Mess around with some new things, try some stuff. Can't just do the same stuff all the time. It gets boring. Like I said yesterday with the barbell curls, I can't stop burping. That pre-workout gets me every time. The barbell curls, you know how I look forward to those yesterday. Today, well, I'm gonna do the same exercises today, but we'll have to just keep messing with new exercises here and there. I don't want to do it every session. It's good to progressive overload on one exercise. I feel like when I switch up exercises, I might lose some reps in the other one because I was able to do 90 pounds on the barbell curl like in January, and now I could do 90 for 11. Now I can barely do 85 for 10, or no, 85 for 11. So yeah, definitely losing a little bit of strength there. But also that's after an entire cut and after a little bit more bulking. So what, that's fine. But one thing I noticed though is my biceps are extremely sore today. I think we're gonna continue doing barbell curls for a few more weeks, get ourselves back up to 90 pounds, maybe curling that for 8 to 10. I think we can explode up through the curls, get to 100 pounds before too long. But remember, it's all about keeping good form. I think last time when we were doing the barbell curls, we were we weren't like controlling as much as we could. Also, I need to start getting better. Like instead of going all the way up to the top, you see how my elbow drift forward? The elbow drift forward's fine, but it's just when you get all the way up to here, you see how my hand, like the bars here, it's basically resting on my forearm. Well, there's no more tension there at that point. So when you bring your elbows forward like that, that's why it's good to keep them down here if you can. Obviously, 85 is not easy. That's why if I lock in the form now, it should be better later. But we won't probably gain as many reps. And honestly, I might only be able to get 85 for like 8 with keeping my elbows down. But look how much tension is there. And you can go all the way up too. Now also curling the wrists. I gotta make sure I keep those straight. It's hard. I get into the rep. I sometimes curl my wrist. That's why sometimes the wrist will hurt. The forearms, but biceps are super sore today. I think we'll keep in the dumbbell curl or barbell curls. But last time I was in the 90s, I definitely was drifting way far forward. It's so much easier to get the weight up if you drift forward. Some of my reps yesterday were better. But yeah, if I do drift my elbows forward, I guess I just gotta not go all the way up to the top. Just take it to like here, and then constant tension is all we need. Yeah, I hope you guys like the new angle here. Let's go ahead and go on with today's exercises. Currently chest and triceps here. Our push day. I keep getting these two mixed up, man. I can't think today. What's the deal? It's currently push day. We're going to be doing 165 pounds again on incline bench, hopefully. I'm going to say, let's hope we can get 9 today. We've been eating more, so last time we did bench, I just started increasing my calories by 130 a day. I've been doing the 2 cereal bars before we lift instead of one for breakfast, one for lunch. But now it's definitely kicked in because it's been about probably 6 a week now, I'd say, give or take. So definitely those are kicked in. I also had an extra Rice Krispie earlier because I wanted to try that Camoy or whatever it's called, the tahini seasonings and sauce on a Rice Krispie treat. Oh, that was awful. That was not a good combination. It's that stuff's really good on like sweet candy, but on a Rice Krispie treat, I guess Rice Krispie treat, they're not that sweet. It was not a good combination. I don't recommend trying it. The first bite is always super bitter, I noticed, but then the second bite was actually, I don't know, it was a little better, but it was just still, it's basically like putting sea salt and then eating a whole lime and some hot sauce on a Rice Krispie treat. That's how I envisioned it. Not very good. Okay, next exercise after our incline bench will be our chest flies. I'm thinking about going up to 40-pound dumbbells today. It'll be a first. We just got to make sure our tendons and everything will be all right. So I'll probably warm up and do some 35s. Then after that, we'll go on to our weighted dips. Do 15 pounds today. Maybe we'll get for 10. Who knows? So for dips, I think we're going to go until we can get it for 10 reps and then increase. I think I'm stopping at 8. I keep burping. have to use the bathroom too. Okay. Then after we get 10 for 15, we'll build up to 20 pounds. Eventually we'll be 25s though. That's my goal by end of summer, is being able to do 25-pound weighted dips. Obviously not for one rep. We could do it now easily. But I want to be able to have that for my working sets. Number one. Okay, then finally, bar push down. I don't know the weight. We'll talk about that later. So let's go ahead and get into our incline bench. I was looking at the wrong camera. Incline bench, we should be just warming up here. Do some rotator cuff stretches with an elastic band. And then we'll be doing some more sets. And then repping 165. So hopefully today's form looks better. I'm going to be doing pause for about, whatever, quarter second. And then press nice and controlled on the way down. Just trying to explode on the way up, but not going too quick. That's our plan. So let's go on to 165. All right, I think we're ready for incline bench now. 165 on the bar. It's feeling okay. Not great though. Path on the left side down is feeling a little rough. I don't know, I almost feel like a little snag or something. Yeah. Yeah. One more. Come on. A little bit thrust. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to push myself into the bench more instead of up. Still butt's coming up a little bit, but I feel like the majority of the drive, I can definitely feel like my traps pushing into the bench. All right, yeah, if our left side wasn't kind of tweaking or feel a little off today, we probably could have 10. I was just being careful. We still got 9. Nice. There we go. First rep of 40s. Come on. Oh, nice. Easy. One more. Please. Rough 10, okay. Yeah, it felt good. Heavy. Much heavier than 35. Ooh. Okay, but I feel good. With 40s for the first time, I believe, guys. All right, guys, ready for weighted dips. I took a long time after chest flies to kind of recover. Might have taken too long today, 'cause I just did my 3 dips. The first time I went down, I was like, well, no way. Yeah, so the body weight ones aren't feeling good. That usually happens, though. Usually the first 3 I do suck. They don't suck, but they don't feel great. Like, they feel hard and rough. But usually after I do those 3, everything else after that feels good. So we'll just see if we get that drive. Usually when the camera's on, I'm able to push hard. So let's go get a good song going. And I want 10. Nope. Was that 5 or 6? I think it's 6. I don't even know. Yeah, not good today. All right. I think we overdid chest. Just say that comes with 40s. Yeah, and definitely took a little bit too long of rest time there. It's time for push downs. Dips. Nope, dips suck today. And I'm probably gonna say it was due to chest. So right now we got 70 on there. Our goal is 10. Last time we got 9. If we get this for 10 and it's looking relatively good, might try partial or 2. We'll see. But if we get this for 10, then we know that dips are probably lacking because of chest. So 7D. Yeah. I'll move easy. Yeah, am I only get 9 today? Come on. Rough 10. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe my triceps are just gassed today. I'd say we're having a mixture of tired triceps and tired chest. It's not our day today. I'll really count that as 9. That just was not good form. We're back to the bulk, the good old bulk. We're on chest and triceps day. One muscle group dominates, and the other sucks. Today, looks like it's triceps. Just gotta try and get back into the flow and keep going. 6:17, we're doing good on time. Alright, boys, we're doing the same angle as last time. We'll do about 1.5 zoom too. Ooh, okay. Push downs went better after that first set. We upgraded our weight to 65 for our second set. So we only went down 5 pounds on every set today, which is great. So we went 70 for 9, which is, we could have done one more. I think I was still getting to the form. Yeah, probably not warmed up enough, but you know, it's fine. And then 65 we went for 8. Last time we got 60 for 11. That translates pretty well. I should have gotten 60 for 12 last time and 65 for 8 today. So I got one more rep than expected. I probably should have got 7. And then 60, I got 8 as well. Last time I did 55 for 11. So also got one more than expected. So triceps were decent. Dips definitely pulled us down a lot, but I think I was gassed, you know, with the shoulder and the chest feeling weird. I think that was kind of scaring me from going full, you know, balls to the wall here. But let's go ahead and end our workout. Call it push. And let's see if it saves it. Oh, I saved it with my phone off. Uh-oh. It does do a little bug and pulls me back into the exercise creation after that. But let's see if it saved it. What will it say? Chest day. Push. 165 for 9. Yep, there it is. 627. Hey, we're out here early too. It's only 627. All right, let's go ahead and do our pump check now. Why not? Yep. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, I almost forgot it. I think our delts are definitely growing. I don't know about you guys. That rear delt, it's definitely starting to get bigger. Ever since we went up to 25s. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. The rear delt's just starting to arc off the arm. If I just only could like flex this one correctly. While we're talking about rear delts, let's look at our triceps. I'll take this off here and try and remember to put it back on in a minute. Oh, shoot, under the light. Am I center? I don't feel really center here. Okay. Oh, it looks cool. I'll try and do some, like, you know, good faces. I've noticed my faces are really bad when I pose. How are the triceps looking? They're looking all right. There's definitely more size down here. I can just tell. It's hard to tell, though, at the same time. But I'm magical, and I'm just able to tell. There's a little bit more grams of muscle in there. Look at the biceps, though. Like, there's a lot more area here. The veins are cool. I wonder how lean we are right now. Gotta be like 13, 15, 18, somewhere in the middle of 18, though. Then we got core. So we're looking nice. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah. Side tricep. Yep. Wow, yeah. Starting to get more mass down here, too. Out here. Here, yeah. Now, this is our good one, I think. Ready. Oh, damn. Yeah, there's a lot more mass back there. Or it's just all, like, you know, pumped up carb and stuff. But, like, damn. If I have to, like, physically feel it to believe it's real. So I'll get this right here. There. Perfect. Oh my god, the best pose. Duh. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, look, there's more mass back here. I'll do this. I forget which our good side is. This was our bigger. This was always our bigger pec. But I'm now better at doing a side chest on this side. How the tables have turned. That's weird. I don't know how I managed that, but my left pec was always better at doing a side chest. And now my left pec takes over. Weird. Very weird. And I still think my left pec was always the bigger one. So I was better at doing it on this side. But now, even though we have more mass, I think, at the top, it just looks better on this side. I got the tilt down. Maybe I just can't tilt. It still looks good for sure, but I think it's just better on this side. Not funny. If that doesn't show you we're growing and really prioritizing muscle growth, then I don't know what does. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Okay, yeah, tomorrow, the day we all dread, leg day. We're going to get done, though. We should be going back up to 265 pounds. 265 is like 100 and, I don't know, 110, 115 kilo, I think. Something like that. You can do the math. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, pretty close there. But last time we got for 4, I'm estimating we get it for 6. Our current personal best, which is 265 for 6. I think we can do that. In worst case scenario, maybe we'll get 7. You know, our leg numbers have been all over the place. On the cut, we pulled one session where we went down to 265 for 4. The next session, back up 265 for 6. And almost thought I could have a 7th. So now that we're getting stronger, we're eating more. Definitely in a surplus now, I can just tell. The scale's going to definitely be up this week. And it's, yeah. But we'll see if we can get some PRs tomorrow. We definitely should be increasing our second and third sets up 10 more pounds, I believe. I think 245 for our second, and then maybe 215 on our third. I forget the numbers. It's been a week. But yeah, tomorrow will be leg day. Dad should be coming down for a lift over Thunder or something. I heard Thunder or Water. Okay, but he should be coming down here someday this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, we're going to have the duo back together. And yeah, he hasn't seen me in a while, so like our physique in person. So yeah, obviously I see him when I go upstairs, but he hasn't seen this. Only on the video. In the video, I don't think does me justice. I think it's getting better though. I'm definitely looking better on the camera, but in person, it's just for some reason it's so much different, at least for my eyes. But yeah, let's go ahead and end the video here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a rough leg day. But you know what? It's fun. I liked lifting, recording. We're getting better. We're doing more exercises. We're just blasted tomorrow. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.